How many genders are there?
Are you queer?
Yes.
Would you go to Israel?
I would go to Palestine.
Even though, wait, but if you went to Palestine, you'd be thrown off of a building.
I mean, Israel.
For being gay.
Think about it. Israel is Palestine. Not everyone knows that I'm gay. Like, I do understand as someone who is non-binary, it is hard. Like,
Yeah, are you non? Would you say you're non-binary?
Yeah.
Do you love Palestine?
Yeah, why not?
Even though you wouldn't be allowed to be yourself there?
I feel like they're not supposed to judge, even if they have a set mindset. It is actually very haram in the Muslim culture for them to judge, where even they themselves should know.
But there's not a single Muslim state where it's legal to be gay.
That is true. I never thought about that.
Yeah.
I feel like I have to give up on humanity because I can't go through my life looking at stupidity over and over again. There has to be some sort of effect this would have on people's brains to watch videos like this continuously over and over again. There is no way in hell that there are actually people this stupid who actually are being for real, because this has to genuinely be fake. Please let me know this has to be fake, right?
Hernandez of Rupa Valley High School. Amazing 3 wins today. What was the
SMR, long, triple, and then I have high later.
And you still got the high jump. Amazing performances so far. How are you feeling just about how the day went today at the Ontario Relays?
Very excited. I don't know. I did not, after long, I was like, oh, maybe I'm not going to do as good as triple, but
You sure?
I'm glad that I performed pretty well, and I'm just excited.
It must be easy.
What do you think really clicked today in the triple jump?
I don't know. I think I was really nervous. I was so nervous. Like, just jump good, please. After coming off of the big win at Arcadia, I was like, you can't just go out of nowhere. Like, you have to do good. So I'm just glad that I performed pretty well today.
And then coming off of last year, you had such an amazing season now as a junior, I believe. Like, how are you using all that momentum and just all that energy to try to put into a great year this year?
I just keep telling myself, you are number one, and it's yours to lose. So if you lose it, it's fine, but just keep that drive to get it back.
And I'm curious too, just how has the training been going at the beginning of the season? It seems that it's definitely working right as you performed well at the Winter Championships. Now a great performance here today in the triple jump. How has training been?
Training's been pretty hard. Light days. Beginning of the week, it's pretty hard, and then we get lighter as the day goes on to prepare for the meet, and then once meet time comes, we'll just go all out.
And then getting a win in the SMR with your team. I know you're usually always individual when it's just you on the runway getting into the pit, but being able to get a win with your team, how much does that mean to you?
It means a lot. I mean, my team, we were out there, but we were like nervous, and we're like, come on, like we just gotta like just lock in, just run your run, and whatever happens, happens.
Then lastly, speaking on the 40-foot, jumping that in the triple, keeping that consistency with that, hitting that 40-foot mark, what's just your expectations for the rest of the year?
Expectations just to keep my phases longer, push more, work out more, get further, hopefully hit a 41 this year if it's possible, preferably at state so that I can possibly win, but just keep pushing myself harder.
Yeah, absolutely. Peak at the right time.
Yeah.
You know. Congratulations, AB, and best of luck.
Thank you.
Sad.
Thank you.
The sad thing is the fact that they're allowing all of this nonsense to go on, and they're saying that apparently in today's day and age and in today's world, men are able to be women and women are able to be men. That's what they're telling us right now. And with that being told to us, they're allowing men to compete against women. And the more they allow this to happen, the more the men are going to destroy their records. And that's just the fact of the situation. But hey, if you say things like this, you're apparently a bigot and a homophobe and all the phobias in the world.
These are white body shields, and they're invested. Oh yeah, they're invested, all right. Not in money or stocks, but in black healing.
Protecting black spaces.
Which apparently requires the construction of a Caucasian human barrier.
And that's what we're here to do. It means valuing the space that black people are living in and celebrating that that's their right to have that. And it should be safe. It shouldn't be something that is scary or in danger.
So you guys are protecting it.
Well, we're here to stand as a physical monument, to stand on the space, like in order to represent the idea that it should be safe.
What?
That's what's up.
You're
So
joking, right?
everyone here is just for that cause?
The people on the line particularly, yeah, and you can talk to the coordinators at the front about why they set that up and kind of what's going on and why they've asked us to stand here. No recording, no video, no cameras in there, inside.
Even though I'm white.
What he said at the end was absolutely hilarious. They're kicking out the black person who is apparently supposed to be allowed in the black spaces, which is very ironic considering that it's a bunch of white people protecting these black spaces, yet they don't allow this black person who's recording, and whether he's recording or not, shouldn't he be safe in his black space? Right.
I'm actually not dumb.
Period.
I'm actually very intelligent. You don't have to be like smart in everything. I'm smart in my ways, and you want to say I'm dumb for saying that, but
okay, tell me an interesting fact.
Do you know why a gas light comes on in a car?
Okay. Sure, go ahead. Tell me.
It's because it's a lie. Because if your car is giving you a gas light and telling you, hey, we're about to run out of gas, and you still driving and you hit 0 miles, that bitch ain't gonna stop on you. So it's really just a form of manipulation. That's a fun fact.
Wait, what? Tell me you're
It's
joking.
true.
Right?
No, it's dead ass because it's happened to me. It's gonna literally like turn off on you, but who knows when? That's why it's called a gaslight. We will never know. It's a lie.
Yo, can someone tell her? You know what comes on? To tell you to put gas in the car soon. What's happening right now?
What in the blue hell did I just listen to? I know there are a lot of stupid people in this world, and I talk of all these stupid people in this world, but what in the blue hell did she just say? Was that supposed to be a joke? Because I missed the joke, and I'm sure it was a joke. If people can help me down, please comment down below what the stupidity of this joke was, because that was not funny.
Toilet discrimination can happen to anyone. At the student union, we're lobbying the university to reduce this. We want to hear your views as a student about LSE's toilet policy. So, why should you care about this? LSE is reviewing its trans inclusion policy, and we want your opinions on this particular area of policy. This isn't just for trans and non-binary students. This is your chance to share your views, and if you want to get involved later, there'll be focus groups later this term. There's a quick survey for you to fill out. It's quicker than drying your hands.
Wouldn't it be the case that we're all discriminated in this toilets discrimination, because I can't go into women's toilets, so that would also be apparent discrimination against me. Oh man, we're so cooked.
So you wanted a 32-year-old who's making 200K.
Sure.
What do you think the median income is for the age that you specified?
Like 70, maybe 65, 70. Is it lower?
48,000.
Wow.
And she wanted 200,000.
I would say probably like 70K, maybe.
It's actually $49,000.
Wow. Between 65 and 70 for a 30-year-old?
It's actually 45.
Oh, okay.
And you were the most realistic one so far. For a 26-year-old, what do you think the median income is?
I'm pretty sure it's closer to like 60,000.
It is $38,000.
Oh, wow.
So a 33-year-old.
I would like to say around 100K, maybe 80K. I'm not exactly sure.
It
but
is a whopping $49,000.
Oh. Oops. My like brain was somewhere else. I don't even know. Maybe 50?
Okay.
Or 60K?
For a 30-year-old, the median income is 45.
Okay.
So you were close at 50.
I want to say like 60K.
45K.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Does that shock you?
Yes, it does.
So I'm just going to put what you wanted in this little calculator here. So $1 million.
$1 million.
At 29.
I mean, I've met a few. I have met a few.
Apparently, all of these women seem to be meeting millionaires. I don't know where they're finding them, but a millionaire at the age of 29, you're telling me you've met that person. I don't know what kind of things we've put into people's foods where they're believing everyone somehow makes 100K and is making 6 figures, but that's just pure bullcrap and a lie. And I can guarantee you the person you claim was a millionaire was not a millionaire. He probably just told you that to, get into your pants.
Let's talk about the Sharon Osbourne thing. Let me tell you what. Since you've raised it,
I am a black trans woman.
Blossom, stop talking for a moment.
And you have cut me off so many times since I've been here.
Okay,
but
Blossom,
yet Riley, you give
can
the
we have a
white girl-
conversation, please?
You give the white girl all the time to
Can we
talk.
have a conversation, please?
And the black girl is having to speak.
Actually, at the moment, the black girl is doing all the talking. So, hang on. Can I just say something, please?
The black girl.
All right.
That's my view.
Blossom, stop talking.
People really need to help me understand how someone could claim that they are a girl when we all know just by looking at this person for a few seconds that in actuality, they're not a girl. Of course, they have to pull out the victim card as well and say it's about them being black and white people privileged, blah, 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 blah. No one is buying that nonsense anymore.
It was really fun last year, and my, at the time, 3-year-old had such a good time tipping the drag queens and the other drag performers. He kept going, so pretty, and like holding out the dollars. He was so excited. So I'm sure that he won't be able to wait again this year. So thank you so much for making it not just a fun event, but a fun event for everyone in your family. It's much appreciated.
Absolutely. Since the beginning, it's always been very important to us that this event is accessible for everybody, and that includes being free entry. At most, one day we might ask for a donation, but we'll never turn someone away for a ticket price.
There's really nothing I can say to the nonsense. And of course, you see certain individuals wearing a mask.
Hello, my name is Connor Kolofsky-Maza. I'm a science teacher at Marblehead High School, where some of your students may know me as Mix K. As a teacher, especially in modern times, I too often hear that schools should focus purely on curriculum rather than worrying about the social emotional needs of our students. Anyone who actually teaches our youth knows how vital these needs are to ensure that students not only learn the curriculum, but also develop into who they are as people. When social and emotional health suffer, it is a horrible domino effect that affects both academic performance and human development, which can be debilitating in such an important and sensitive time in life. One thing I will always fight for is the understanding that the identities of our students, staff, and community members are absolutely not political and are not simply beliefs.
Sure.
Black
Yeah.
students exist. Homosexual students exist. Latino students, transgender students, Asian students, Jewish students, Arab students, they all exist. These are not political beliefs. These are real human beings who need to know that they are welcome and that a school is a safe space for them. They are not going away. Those who want to erase these symbols from our schools aren't achieving neutrality. They're only going to scrub these human beings from our school's educational environment in favor of those with privilege. And when we start with flags, how long until books, curriculum, and student clubs follow suit? I'll leave this with one point. We not only need to be cognizant of what these flags being in our schools mean for students, but also what their removal will communicate to those students. When you tear down a Black Lives Matter flag, what are you saying then? And as a teacher, I'll continue to have the onus to ensure these students that they are welcome because that is part of my role as an educator, while a proposed policy by their own school committee tells them they aren't. I'm extremely proud of the counterproposal that our students created. I would say I'm stunned, but I know how smart and passionate our students here in Marblehead really are. And I urge you to consider adopting that policy to ensure that our school.
Yeah, he needs to get cut off because he was saying a bunch of stupidity.
Few seconds there,
Of course I
Connor.
did.
Sorry to
How about
repeat
this?
yourself. For
We
sure.
do not care about what you're about to say.
I'll say
All it was once again was a bunch of mumbo jumbo about inclusivity. The only thing they like in inclusivity is including people who agree with the nonsense that they agree with. I don't think getting rid of certain flags is gonna make people feel some type of way, and if it is the case that their emotions get involved, they might need to reconsider some things in their lives. These people don't care about the truth. They just want to take over everything and bulldoze their way through everything while claiming they're inclusive and loving and accepting. The only thing they're accepting of is things that they agree with, and we do not care.
So you mean to fucking tell me this Cheeto nugget is literally building a gold card for the rich people to come into our country, but no one else can fucking stay? Are you shitting me? Okay, all right. Claps for everyone that voted for him if that's what you wanted, because fuck. Great job being an American. Great job.
Why do these people do this to themselves? You go online, record a bunch of stupidity, and you think it's actually a good idea to post how crazy you look online for all of us to see. I don't think anyone with a brain that's working functionally is looking at this video and thinking to themselves that you actually said something that was of worth of listening to. And if a person did watch this video and thought you said something smart, they also need to get their brain checked.
All right.
If you are part of the transgender community, or if you are non-binary, or if you are just literally anything, I'm so sorry. I do not understand at all how this has even happened. I feel like I have literally been fighting with Donald Trump since I was in like 6th grade, and he just won't leave. He won't leave. It's like a smushed fly on the wall that you keep trying to wipe off, but it just gets worse. I just have to like keep reminding myself that this is like just, it's the end, but it's the beginning. Like, I refuse to say that us as Americans have lost. So I'm just hoping. I'm just hoping. But I just want everyone to know I love you. And be safe. Yeah. I love you.
Once again, you can't tell me these people are sane. Why is this phenomenon going on recently where people feel the need to record themselves crying and saying stupidity and posting it online? Help me understand. I need to gain this newfound understanding that is somewhere out in the ethos where people feel the need to record themselves, and not just record themselves, but record themselves crying and post it to all of us.